Westminster, Massachusetts is holding hearings this week about a proposal to flat out ban cigarette sales in their town. So this would be the first town in the United States to actually ban cigarettes. And according to town health agent Elizabeth Swedberg, quote, "The ban seems like a sensible solution to the problem of cigarette addiction. Change has to start somewhere." Thomas Carr is the director of national policy at the American Lung Association, and he also applauded the proposal. He said, quote, "We commend the town for doing it. The opposition is mainly coming from local businesses. In fact, they hate the proposal. There's a petition to shut this whole idea down. And I should mention, there was a report from the Surgeon General about this that said the following, quote, Should tobacco use continue unabated, 5.6 million American children who are younger than 18 today will die prematurely because of smoking. And also, we know from previous studies that about 400,000 Americans die every year because of tobacco-related disease. So is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? Why not? I have to say, man, I'm against it. Because to me, this seems like a situation where progressives or liberals get so progressive and so liberal that they're actually not being progressive at all. That they're actually being flat out conservative. I mean, how is this? Stop and think about it. How is this any different from a proposal to ban alcohol? Alcohol is terrible for you. Alcohol will give you cirrhosis of the liver. Alcohol will give you a number of diseases. Alcohol will put you in an early grave. There was a report recently that the number of alcohol-related deaths in the U.S. is through the roof. So how is this any different from saying, well, we want to ban alcohol in the town? Hey, it'll help the health of the town. Okay, but at what expense? What are you losing when you do that? And we all know, see, here's the crazy thing to me. If this was a proposal to ban weed, all the progressives would be on the side of, fuck you, you fascists. If this was a proposal to ban alcohol, same thing. All the progressives would say, fuck you, you fascists. But when it's cigarettes, cigarettes aren't cool anymore. And, we know that they're really bad in terms of their health effects. So therefore, yeah, go ahead, ban it. We don't care. Well, what the fuck just happened? What happened to substance freedom? Look, I'm an old school libertarian on issues like this, where I say very simply, you have a right to put in your body whatever you want to put in your body as long as you're not hurting anybody else. Now, here's my compromise. Can we do some sort of regulation to try to lower the numbers of cigarette smokers? Sure. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I'm fine with, for example, you know how they have age restrictions on smoking? Fine, I'm in favor of age restrictions. I don't want to go as high as 21 because I think it's a little silly to do that. But you want to make it 16, 18, whatever, go right ahead and do that. You want to ban cigarette ads at certain times on certain networks to try to stop kids from going down that road? Sure. You want to change the formula of the cigarettes by law. Even that I'm with you. Like, for example, my friend's father's friend, who's a doctor, and actually both of them are doctors, my friend's father and my friend's father's friend, lung doctors, they said to me, look, we would save so many lives if we just simply changed the delivery mechanism of the tobacco in the cigarettes. Because the tobacco itself isn't necessarily the problem. It's all the other carcinogens and chemicals that go along with it. So if you mandate that certain chemicals aren't allowed in the production of the cigarettes, but you still keep the cigarettes legal, that gets rid of so many of the diseases, so many of the health problems right off the bat. So even if you want to regulate and say, hey, here are the guidelines for the formula you can use. You can't put fucking formaldehyde. You can't put all this other crazy shit in it. Fine, do that. But to full out ban cigarettes, you're not being liberal. You're not being progressive. You're not being open-minded. You're being fascist. You're being a tyrant. You're being a dictator. You're saying, I don't like that substance. I don't like that drug, so I'm going to ban that drug. Well, fuck you. What if I came and took something that you like? Well, you drink coffee every morning. Fine, it's banned. It's a drug. You do know coffee's a drug, right? Yes, it takes much higher levels to let somebody overdose on it, but you can overdose on it. We did a story on SecularTalk a few months ago where you can. Should I come take your cup of coffee away because some jackass kid took too much caffeine? Should I? Of course not, right? It's a matter of freedom. So that's my take on it, man. Look, I get it. The health problems associated with it are terrible. My father died of lung cancer from smoking. You don't have to tell me. I know firsthand. He was 56 years old when he died. I have more of a reason than anybody to be on the side of, yeah, ban it, fuck them. No. We live in a free society. There are consequences to your actions. You have to take responsibility for your actions. I'm fine with regulation, but you can't ban a product. That's crazy.